And the game we're going to be talking about is Broncos at the Jets. Sam Darnold's Jets against who knows Broncos. We don't know who the starting quarterback is for Denver just yet. I'll post something here, afterwards about the quarterback that's going to be starting. But for now, let's assume that it's going to be Jeff Driscoll. He's got the game experience. You're playing in New York. These guys want to win this game. So if you're Denver, you got to come up with the best option for you. And Driscoll's the best option, in my opinion. I think Denver's coaching staff is going to be weak-minded mentally, and they're going to yank this dude from the game. And they're going to put in that backup if he ends up sucking. We saw it happen to Mitch Trubisky this week with Nick Foles, and they came back and won. So, swapping out the quarterback is probably something I think is, that's on the cards for Denver, especially if it's a decently close game, which I think it will be. But today we're going to be talking about DFS. The title says DFS strategy, so we are going to be talking about the Thursday night game. But for the first bit of information here, I want to start this game up right now. I just want to get this game moving. I want to get this game just moving a little tiny bit. I'm not currently controlling. That's fine. Yeah, we just want to get this thing playing. Okay. So, advance the game. Should have put it on sim because there's going to be no big plays. But we're going to be talking about what we're doing for our lineups here, right? So, who do we play as MVP? This week, I think there are only a couple options right now for MVP. And they're a little odd this week. Obviously you have the quarterbacks. You have Driscoll, and you've got, Sam Darnold, who could play, who could end up playing well. I think you have Melvin Gordon this week. I think he's an option. Of course, you could put in Frank Gore if you wanted to. Or so fucking loud in my ear now. Alright. Or you could end up putting in somebody like Noah Fant. Noah Fant is a guy this week I think that could put up huge numbers. And probably be the best player on the field at all this week, And you think to yourself, why would I put Noah Fant and someone who's going to be catching passes from the quarterback? Why would I put him in over the quarterback? Well, Jeff Driscoll's not necessarily the most reliable guy. I don't see Jeff Driscoll having a perfect game, 152 passing. I don't see that. I see a couple. I can see an interception or two. I can see a fumble. I can see a couple of incompletions. I can see these bad things. I can see bad snaps. I can see blown plays. I can see negative yards from Jeff Driscoll. I don't see it from Noah Fant, but I do see a touchdown. You got to get the ball to Noah Fant. He's your best guy right now. But the Jets really believe in this guy. That's just my argument there. So, Noah Fant's definitely an option to put an MVP if you wanted to do that this week. I think if you're not going to put in a quarterback at MVP, this week is the best week to go and do it. Two shitty quarterbacks. Right there, you just see it, Sam. So, it's not going to really help my case here, but if I'm going to pick an MVP right now, if you haven't already guessed, it's Sam Darnold. Look, if you're the New York Jets coaching staff, general manager, owner, you're looking at this game and saying, this is an entirely winnable game. We got to get the morale, the guys up, get our fan base moving again. We got to know what's going on with Sam Darnold. We got to get this kid to play. We're 0-3. We're playing against a team with a backup quarterback. We can't score more points than a backup quarterback. These guys have to go out and win this game big time. They know they have to win it. So I'm looking at it as Sam Darnold's going to have to play this game. He's going to have to pass it. I don't think he's going to play particularly well. But, if you're talking about MVPs here, it's either Driscoll, it's Sam Darnold, or it's Noah Fant. I don't even see the two running backs, to be honest with you. I don't see Melvin Gordon having a big game against the Jets defense. Look what the Jets defense did with Jonathan Taylor last week for the Colts. They have an amazing O-line. They give me a break. That Jets defense, at least the front six or the front seven is it's better than the team is playing right now. I don't think they're a top 10 unit, but they're not as horrible as the team on offense is. So yeah, I don't see Melvin Gordon having a particularly big game. I don't see doubtful Philip Lindsay going out having a huge game. I don't see Frank Gore having a big game either. If I'm Denver's defense, I'm thinking, Sam Darnold's trash. We gotta stop the run game. Let's get this kid to throw. Let's put pressure. Let's rush. Let's get a bunch of guys in this man's face. Let's make him throw. Right, let's make the guy throw the ball.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I just don't see the running backs having a great game. I think both run games are going to get completely stopped. They're going to have to pass.
I thought that might break big.
Look, Driscoll's going against the worst defense, but I just don't think Driscoll's going to be able to sustain these long drives and stack up points like
Couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they
Donald's not a horrible quarterback. He's got a horrible team around.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
But Braxton Berrios saw 2 touchdowns and whatnot. Point is, I think MVP this week is either Sam Darnold. I put Donald in at 1. I put Fant in at 2, and I will put Jeff Driscoll. That's the order of MVP. Or whoever starts with quarterback. It's their third string guy. Whoever starts for the Broncos. For the flex spots. If you're going to put Sam Darnold in an MVP, the reason why you're putting him there is because you think he's going to have a big game passing. Even if he doesn't play, if you think he'll do well, hopefully he has a big game. If he has a big game, he's going to have to dump the ball off to somebody. Now, like we said before, if Denver's going to commit to stopping the run, which will allow Sam Darnold to play better, they're going to be up in his face. Who are going to be his check down guys this week? You know, is this check down guy Kalen Ballage? Is this check down guy going to be Frank Gore? Is this check down guy going to be Michael P. Ryan? You know, who's it going to be?
So 2nd and 8 here after
it's a weird question to have to ask now because a ton of guys are not in this game. Well, a lot of guys aren't playing in this game. You know, Jamison Crowder might not play. He's questionable with hamstring. If you're looking at Chris Hogan, he's questionable with a chest injury right now. You go down there and you get a little further. Rashad Perriman, he's got an ankle. He won't suit up against the Broncos. So you have 3 wide receivers out. You have Braxton Berrios, you have Chris Herndon, you got Kalen Ballage, you have Michael P. Ryan,
and this is going to be another first down as
you got
make the tackle at the Broncos.
Jason Malone.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Jason Malone and Lawrence Cager. Those are your guys you have to line. I've never heard of Lawrence Cager. You know, Malone to me is an intriguing option. He's got 4.8 points in the game against San Francisco. That's a good defense. Probably getting checked down a lot too. Fuck, man. Maybe Malone's the guy you want to start in one lineup. You know, another guy to think about is Philip Lindsay. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not a Jet. Dirt. Think about Kalen Ballage. Kalen Ballage saw 5 targets, 5 receptions last game.
Inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings
you know,
up second and 5.
You might want to start Sam Darnold.
A quick burst there, and he
might want to start Kalen Ballage.
At the 14-yard line.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
But I'm going to put something in. I'll put Kalen Ballage. Now, you do want to maximize the amount of points you get. If Sam Darnold does really good passing the ball, then Braxton Berrios is the target. He's the #1 guy. So you go with Braxton Berrios. Now you need some Broncos on your team. You know, obviously you want to put in Noah Fant. If you put all those players in, you still have 16,500 to play with. Who do you put in? You could go with Melvin Gordon. You could go with Jeff Driscoll. You could go with Brett Ripien,
play number 11 coming up.
You could go with Jerry Jeudy. You could go with McManus. There's a lot of guys you could go for. You could go with
good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive,
KJ Hamler.
Get a
This is a
third,
guy
and now they deal with 4th down
this week. I mean, he's seen 7 targets and 5 targets. I mean, he's seeing more targets than the kid Patrick is.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try.
Jets field goal.
A 31-yard
attempt.
Maher able to put
Noah
this
Fant
one through.
is the guy.
And the Jets hit the board
and I think another guy is Brandon McManus, to be honest with you. I don't think these receivers can close the deal. I don't think they can seal the deal here.
Well, they didn't get in the end zone.
Just as my first
between the
kind
run
of
and the pass.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate.
The team I have right now is the team that I'm thinking about. I'm tossing up in my head that I think would be the best team right now. Maximize the amount of points
exactly
I
what we
want to make here.
wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
The guys I'm picking.
After the made field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away.
For a lineup that I think could win a lot of money.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
I'm doing Sam Darnold, Noah Fant, Caleb Balazs, Braxton Berrios, Brandon McManus.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the
look, Denver's the better team here. And so a lot of times when we see these better teams, their players aren't scoring a ton of points.
What a roller coaster for Drew
they're just running the ball.
From the NFL draft until the end of his rookie season.
So,
because on draft night, he thought he might go in the first round.
I'm not going to start.
Ended up going in the second. And then didn't get to start with the Broncos until the end of his rookie year. But the Broncos did go 4-1 in those games, and he played very well. Working on his agility and his pocket presence in the offseason. I love how the Broncos upgraded around him in order to give him more weapons.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 20.
You have 7,000 remaining. You could always go and flex out. You could always take McManus out. And you could put Driscoll in. That'll be one of the lineups. But you're trying to maximize your potential for winning the most amount of money. You got to understand that both quarterbacks might end up being in this game right now. So, yeah, you want to put in a lineup without both quarterbacks. You want at least one lineup. A couple lineups like that. So, in case one of the quarterbacks does suck, you got to assume a lot of people pick both quarterbacks up. A lot of people do that. I do.
Run got 4. Now
so,
they deal with a
if one of the quarterbacks
6.
sucks, which is, a high likelihood this week, put in more lineups without both quarterbacks. Put in one without Sam Darnold. Put one in with Driscoll without Darnold. Run the scenarios in your head. The scenario I see, though, is Sam Darnold having to play a lot. He's going to have to pass the ball. They want to shut down the run to make this kid pass. Going up against an offense that has a backup guy, I think they're going to go 3 and out a couple more times than they will with Drew Lock. It's going to give the Jets more of a potential to score, make more plays, rack up points, get more yards. Look, we're not looking for the Jets to play amazing here. We're just looking for more points. We're just looking for a lot of points here. And the Jets players are super undervalued.
Line of scrimmage, the
especially on FanDuel
on 1st and 10.
Or other DFS apps like DraftKings. Or
Lock on the give. It's Lindsey.
Final thoughts here: Sam Darnold MVP, Noah Fant, Caleb Balazs, Braxton Berrios, Brandon McManus. That to me is a team that has the potential to win here. That has the potential to win. That is a lineup I think you should definitely look into. Adjust it how you will, but I think those players are going to have a decent game. They can't not, But alright, I'll be sure to upload some different stuff on this game, maybe a bit later. So, yeah, thanks for listening, and fuck it, whatever.